Yeah, I mean, on the other hand, I don't think Talon's lanes are bad now. They have potential to win every lane, I think. The thing is, I don't know this Pudge. Like, maybe he's just way stronger than I think, and he just can't lose lanes. But yeah.
Do you have a little built-in bias against Pudge as well? Something I've learned while climbing MMR recently is Pubs never really get that better. Is that true at the Immortal level? Sometimes you just got some guy picking a Pudge.
I mean, not anymore. It used to be. It was never that common, but yeah, it is known to be the griefer hero.
Okay, that's what I mean. So even for the truly high MMR players like yourself, so yeah, I've had to come around to it as well. I got to be honest with you, but at least for me, it's a hero that's quite fun to watch, and because he's setting up exactly the same way here as Thunder did for game 1, if I'm not mistaken. He likes to stand right here in between these trees and look for a hook.
Yeah. And Matthew being very aggressive.
Yeah, he's really being adventurous.
Oh, does he know they have a ward up there?
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's right
very
immediately
nice.
there. Fissure? Oh, that's actually... Nope, doesn't block access to the ward. Well, that kind of sucks because you're a little bit lower on mana now. I think you can still double block if you want to, but...
Maybe. I think you only get one off here.
Here goes Panda, already eager to get some damage in onto Hyde, who's doing a good job of breaking vision. Still double block if you want to, but...
Maybe. I think you only get one off here.
Here goes Panda, already eager to get some damage in onto Hyde, who's doing a good job of breaking vision. Nice juke. Yeah, really good sidestep. I don't think he dies there, but you certainly don't want to go to lane with only like 1 or 2 tangos remaining.
Yeah.
Mid lane, it'll be the mid lane Ember for Dark Mago. You know, it's funny, actually. I didn't bring it up for this team. I think mostly because they already had both their supports drafted by the time this Ember came up. But this was a team that during DPC and SA was running position 4 Ember Spirit regularly for Matthew. And I have to say, it looked good.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's been seen. It's been seen before. But yeah, not a lot of teams like consistently do it. And it's usually been slightly underwhelming, but yeah. No, he's not a terrible position for at all.
Yep. I think the thing that was really most impressive for me was Matthew was contesting every single pull and block and all this other stuff, right? Like, it was just impossible with Sleight of Fist to stop Ember from aggroing your wave or re-aggroing, you know, the neutrals or whatever.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Hyde is in a bit of a rough spot here, though.
It's going to be fine, but he's taking a lot of damage. And as you said, no more tangos. So slightly annoying. Okay, there you got a salve, so this is perfect timing for him.
Yep.
A salve up and go back to work. Okay, the bottom lane here with the Pudge. How is he doing? It's got 3 CS so far. Seems to be fine.
They're going to make Matthew take a bit of damage. Dispose actually puts him on the other side of the fissure.
Oh, nice try.
Nice shot. It would have been a nice hook there for Pakaz. I think he was a second late, focused mostly on getting the aggro just right and figuring out how many times he's got to click this creep, all that good stuff there for the cores to calculate. Hooking up in time. And once again, Pakaz starting out with this casual ring of protection. So he's got a build he really likes on this Pudge. He's figured this hero out for himself anyway.
Yeah. I expect this lane to be slightly harder. Maybe he has to go for an earlier ring of health. Like, usually he gets away with going, like, I don't know, cloak first into boots, but maybe he has to do something different here. The mid lane, yeah, it looks very even.
Dead even. Full mana, full HP for both heroes. Dark Mago going for more of a Flame Guard based build this game. That's because, of course, Makoto doesn't really have enough magic damage to get through and dispel Flame Guard. He doesn't have a dispel.
That's very confusing for me. I'm pretty sure the absolute standard in this lane is just maxing Sleight of Fist and doing to Pango what you do to every other hero. Like, first of all, you can dodge his spells. Like, you can dodge Swashbuckle, you can dodge Shield Crash. And you also deal a lot of damage. Like, it's just super easy RS. So this is kind of weird. I've never... It's very old school.
No. Yeah, I'm not so sure either. I guess that's what he wants to do. He just wants to play us a little bit more melee versus melee. I mean, I expect this next point to go into Sleight of Fist, but at this point, I'm not really too sure.
Yeah. Because sometimes you don't even get a point in Flame Guard.
Right.
Maybe you get one, but...
Okay, that's a good fissure block. I think Pakaz can eat his way out, though, or he's going to fight his way out. Yeah, Matthew even threatening to go back on in. And there's a
nice
hook back onto KP. There's a rebound and a dispose. Dispose first. Q is level 2, but doesn't actually have Aftershock, so it wouldn't really do much. But KP, level 2 in the Spirit Siphons. Pakaz does well to force both out, both of the charges. Pardon me, but otherwise going to not be too able to threaten KP. Something I wanted to point out though, with these fissures, is I'm pretty sure Q. I mean, yeah, as he ferries out what is his maybe 4th or 5th clarity this game already, he's tried to fissure to secure range creep a couple of times and has been kind of getting denied.
Yeah, they've been doing a very good job with that.
That feels like a little bit of a waste, and I'm glad to see him start rotating away because he wasn't really accomplishing much in that bottom lane. Shield Crash is going to slow Dark Mago. Maybe he still grabs Water Rune. Gave it an effort. Searing Chains.
Oh,
and he's got the rune. Matthew as well is going to get the bottom one before Q can snag it.
Yeah, there is this boundary window for him in his own jungle, so hopefully he'll go and pick that up. But so far, Pakaz having no problems at all. Okay, he's a little low on CS actually, 16 CS, so I shouldn't say that, but he's doing absolutely fine. KP's doing really well too though, so level 4 already, doing well.
Savage having a much easier time here, I think, largely in part, thanks to Hyde.
Yeah.
Who still has 3 mangoes remaining to munch on. If he gets hungry and needs a little bit of a snack, but Panda's been just trying to right-click him down the entire time, and just honestly, it's not too effective here.
Yeah, I mean, at least his net worth is absolutely atrocious on the undying, right? Like when you're buying this many mangoes, you're gonna fall far behind.
That's true. The first non-consumable is gonna be delivered here shortly on his courier, and he's still actually, oh, he's level 3, pardon me. So the stick's on the way, but everything else has been a consumable.
Yeah.
Otherwise, not gonna contribute towards harmony.
They're going on Hyde.
An effort here. Oh, they actually connect on that last Starbreaker hit. Tombstone was dropped though. 3 stacks of Shadow Rays slowing Sacred to a crawl. That Dispel
Does he have one
makes
more?
It impossible to turn it.
Oh,
yes,
no, it reset.
More.
It reset.
Yeah, it did reset somehow.
Yeah, it was just the absolute last millisecond. It's very unfortunate. He needed to spread his races slightly more, and he would have killed him there, but...
That's right.
Very unfortunate.
Couldn't get that 4th stack up. Of course, that damage does amp up and ramp up with every single stack you apply, as well as the move and turn rate slow.
Yeah, so my new theory on the mid lane here with... whoa, Panda move going crazy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, he really tried to reapply that poison on Savage.
I mean, it just feels so good now. It's level 2 as well. You're like, it's gonna do so much more damage. But
I mean, honestly, he might have died there if he got the hit, like Sacred going in. All right, now my new theory on Dark Mago here is that he misclicked. He did not mean to skill Flame Guard level 2. That's my theory.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not so sure. It could be.
Okay, well, and the second theory is just that he really doesn't want level 2 Shield Crush to break it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not so sure either.
Oh, Pakaz getting gone on. Can he die here? 14 stick.
Ooh, big stick, and that Ring of Health as well doing some work. In goes Matthew. He's not going to dispose that DP any closer to his fudge because didn't really have the HP pool to survive much more than that. Q. So hook. Sorry, my voice went a little crazy there because I thought he was going to hit it. But Dark Mago, Invis runed up. He's going to go ahead and reveal it now. Oh, great dodge there on that fissure. And that is a gank here for Dark Mago.
Yeah, if it doesn't get more than this though, I don't know if it's worth it.
For the TP?
Yeah, he has to run all the way. I mean, should at least leave a remnant down here.
Good point.
I think, but maybe it's just so hard to kill this Death Prophet, right? Just 2 siphons. Yeah, I don't know if you can do it.
Also didn't leave a remnant mid, curiously enough, so he's going to lose a little bit of experience. It's not going to go to waste here. Panda, very eager to get his 12th CS of the game, actually. He's got a little bit of farm here on this Dazzle.
Yeah. No, definitely doing just fine.
Hook just for the wagon, it looked like there for Pakaz, but top lane. Oh, 23 Savage once again committing all 3 Shadow Rays charges here. Slow.
He can't get another one. He uses them too soon together.
Yeah, you're right. And otherwise, that could kill.
Yeah.
Sacred, I think, using these 3-2-1 voice lines. I think quite apt. Maybe even annoying 23 Savage.
And I think this is really good. So Sacred hits level 6 here, right? It's because of Solar Guardian. And now, like, DP's play, she hits 6 too. Like, you really want to pop your ultimate and dive this tower, right? But I think, oh, they're even going on him. And Hyde is dying.
Wow, yeah, in the mid lane. Makoto. Oh, Panda's got the shallow grave and he's going to TP away. Rolling Thunder, is it going to be in time?
Oh, no, he canceled.
Oh, but he canceled it. He canceled it.
Okay, and now they're going bottom. They're going crazy here.
Yep.
I don't know about this. This seems...
Guardian. Yeah, cute as well with the Fisher stun. He's going to block in Sacred, and Makoto, he's held on to the Rolling Thunder.
Well, we got
they're
the
going to have
speed.
to turn around briefly to finish off Sacred, and that's going to allow Thunder a little bit more breathing room.
Yeah.
Kaz, it looks like he's like considering throwing a hook here. I don't know.
No, I think they completely misread the situation of this game. Like, you just hold that ultimate, and you let KP use his ultimate first, right? Oh, Makoto going in?
This is up. He did miss most of the swashbuckle damage, but there's a Fisher at the ready. Great Fisher blocking as well. KP, though, his Exo is going to end, and here comes Dark Mago. The Dismember is not going to be fast enough or enough of a heal in general to save him. As, wow, Matthew's still alive
Sacred is here.
and they've actually stopped microing the illusion.
Oh my god.
So KP going hunting, his pathing completely broken. Now he's dead. What?
Wow, I wouldn't. I did not expect that to turn out like this.
5 heroes bottom for
Yeah.
Thunder.
No, I just want to say that first go they do on KP is absolutely bonkers. Like, I don't know how they expect that to work out, but they're very brave and they get paid. Like, yeah, they just TP back down there and they clean up. So, all power to them.
And it's very limited damage done to this tier 1 tower, right? Because what you were saying, it still rings true. KP wants to pop that first Exo and get some tower damage done, if not a bunch of kills. Gets a couple of kills and, you know, meager amounts of tower damage in. And respectable, I think it's about a third HP down, but he definitely was looking for more.
No, for sure. Yeah, and I expected them to just wait until KP does his move, right? And then they respond with Guardian. Soul Guardian, but no, they wanted to initiate.
They wanted to fight.
All right, they're going on Pakas, but yeah, no level 6 on Hyde, so they can't slow him down.
Oh, and they're even turning. There's a dispose and a rebound both ready. Soul Rip is going to get off. Nice little bit of a decay.
Yeah.
But Pakaz with the rot has the kill. And
No.
this should boot 23 Savage, I would say, from lane.
Oh, he might be dead here.
Oh, Ember is coming on over as well. There's going to be poison.
He has to
touching
TP in his
He
creeps
doesn't
here.
actually have Requiem. They're
Oh,
hard
never
creeps,
mind.
and, yeah, they're going to interrupt that one with the dispose. Trying to get off his last raise as death throws, but no chance there.
Yeah, at least they pick up Sacred at the same time there. Yeah, in his own jungle.
Point. He is going to die to a Pango Rolling Thunder, so they did use an ulti for that.
Yep. And Sacred on this Dawnbreaker, he doesn't go for very greedy items. I think, yeah, he got a Falcon Blade and he queued up by Blads here, so... A lot of other Dawnbreakers, they just rush the Deso into Aghanim Shard, but... Sacred prefers going for a few more aura items.
That'll be the name of the game for Sacred, like you say, getting this Flaz, and once again, still likely Wraith Pact online. Item still feels like a must-buy every game, doesn't it? It's just so valuable, especially for how cheap that upgrade is.
Yeah, no, it's... I mean, it was even stronger before, right? Like when they just released it with that one extra hit and...
When it was smaller.
Yeah, that too.
They didn't really give that much
Then it was...
either.
Yeah, then it was truly a must-buy. I think maybe you can get away... I don't think Talon are gonna pick one up this game. Like, maybe if they... I mean, you see Hyde queuing it up, right? But he's a position 5 on dying, so...
Right.
Him getting that item is kind of dependent on luck. Like, if he gets a last hit on a core.
I like how you call that luck. Matthew, he needs someone. Yeah, it's a rebound off him. He'll find it, but a two-man Fisher's going to be set up in the meantime. Oh, the Rolling Thunder, it's going to be chasing down Panda, but they want to prevent at least the Shallow Grave from coming through. And now Panda stuck in the pinball zone. Look at that kill. Dark Mago, though, a bit too elusive.
Yep.
Still going to live here.
Gets the rune, I think. Or...
No.
Oh, he got it. No, he
Oh,
got
he
it.
did. Oh, but he didn't get it
silenced.
off, actually. Silenced up. Invis Rune, the bottle coming back into the active inventory now. Gets off a Remnant, and he's going to activate the Rune. I thought he was going to save it for a rainy day, but decides it's rainy enough right now.
Yeah. I think it's very hard to force these pushes for Talon. Stark Mago is having such a good game here, so I think they'll eat too much harass, but we'll see.
And Dark Mago is fully healed. Because I thought he was going to join that fire, but he's actually going to retreat back into the jungle of Talon and let his team deal with this push. No one really can hit Tombstone very well on this team. Marcy, I suppose, could if she unleashes, but it does feel like a little bit of a waste. Fortify's out, so Thunder at least making Talon stick around for this and committing what feels like 2 ultis. Tombstone not really an ulti, but sometimes it kind of is.
Yeah, I think Matthew wants to go here, and I agree. Like, let's kill them. Tombstone is out. Yeah.
Because TP on in. Oh, the Searing Chains. In goes Sacred as well. Keepy healing a bit too much, though, off of the Siphons, but the hook swiftly ends his life as Dark Mago picks up another kill on a dominating streak. Tower goes down, but at a significant cost here to Talon.
And it got denied too, right?
Oh, it it did. And likely their own tier 1 as well is going to end up dropping.
Yeah. No, it turns out. No, I did not. Like, that play did not look believable. So I'm really glad. Like, that's a good part about Tundra Awaken. I feel like they have a lot of strong voices who, like, see stuff and they go, like, yeah, there's no way they, like, Talon can do this to us. Like, look at them. They're so weak. And then they just man up and go fight.
Certainly a fun team to watch, right, for how aggressive they can be in those moments. Doesn't always go right. Hasn't always gone right for this team, but when it does, they kind of look like the smartest team, well, maybe not in the world, but, you know, there are very few teams that would kind of act like that, right? And
yeah, I mean, like, most, like, good teams do that, right? They don't let people get away with things they shouldn't be able to do. And so that's why I really like that they pulled that off there. Just wait out the tombstone. Like, that's the safest, most efficient way to do it. And then you go.
Yeah, because the siege wasn't incredibly fast. It wasn't from KP. And, you know, what's his duration here on Exorcism? 35 seconds on Exo. I think Tombstone is right around there as well. Yeah, 30 seconds. So, you know, one's timing out as soon as the other is. And that really makes things quite an easy timing for you, right, for Thunder. The enemy team gets substantially weaker as soon as those things are out.
Yeah.
Kodo, he's going to get substantially stronger soon enough, though. Speaking of power spikes and relative timings, he is going for that first item, Diffusal, and has it completed.
Yeah.
Kaz is still about 1,200 away. Oh, that's a very globular piggy.
Yeah.
But he's 1,200 gold away now from his own X Scepter. Talon, otherwise, just harassing him a little bit. Taking a Hokori. Oh, no, they're going mid, actually. They killed Panda. But Makoto actually kind of blocked by the Fisher. I don't think he can get up the stairs. Matthew punching
so much
him from
damage.
the high ground. And look at that. That was a lot of damage here. And in goes now Dark Mago for more. He has a full Maelstrom here, Pi. Thought Q was actually going to run from him, but there's a Maelstrom proc.
He's dealing so much damage, man. Like, when you're a support versus this over-leveled Ember with Maelstrom, like, you don't even understand how fast you die. It's like a third of your HP if the Maelstrom procs right in one hit.
And I mean, he's spamming these irregularly fast right now, right, with the arcane active. So that's also a difficulty point for Talon to fight in. And what's painful is, you know, your Diffusal reveal, it wasn't the worst. You get a kill from it. You do at least send, you know, Pandaboo back to the fountain, but you lose your own life and you end up baiting in one of your supports. Doesn't feel great at all.
No. And 23 Savage is being slightly greedy, but I think I agree with him. He's going for the Dragonlance before BKB. Because he's definitely not joining any fight unless they're, like, diving like crazy before he gets that BKB.
Oh, no, this is going to get even worse. Dark Mago, level 12 here. It's at level 2 Remnants. But DD Rune in the bottle for him. And, I mean, at the rate this guy's getting these Maelstrom procs, I don't know who can stand and fight before him, to be honest. Sacred finds a man here. Is going to go diving for Q. Oh, maybe... I don't know, maybe threaten to Echo Slam him, but he's not going to go dive in tier 2s. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Q is closing in on Blink Dagger, so that's a positive.
It's a big one for him.
That will help.
They're actually kind of standing in each other's wards right now. Dark Mago will cut away. A quick little smoke behind. Talon, sorry, are having all their ultis up as they do pump fake there on the Fissure, and that is going to condemn Dark Mago. The heal's not enough. Echo Slam even used as Dawnbreaker. You can't cancel that TP in on the Solar Guardian. She is going to be second to fall. Panda hoping to TP away. Do they have a stun for him? They don't, actually. So he'll make it out alive. Nothing for the Mars to rebound off of. Now has a creep wave. Mana burned, slowed, but otherwise rebounding away, and it is going to be the next to TP. But that's 2 cores dying there.
Yeah. Yeah, that went pretty poorly. They were fed up with Dark Mago just doing whatever he wants, right? So yes, maybe committed a little too much, but I still respect it. Like, you have to stop these plays. Like, you can't do this without being able to break silence. So they just stun him, silence him, and kill him.
Yeah, I mean, he was expecting to be able to slide a fist dodge the Fissure, but Q with a heads-up move, right, to pump fake it at least the once. I caught it once, so maybe he did it a couple times. And yeah, as soon as he comes out, it's going to be an easy kill for you, but... DD Rune now activating here. Dark Mago smoking up with the rest of his team. Hyde just not really properly in position to break the smoke.
Oh, 23 Savage is coming back up here.
Broke. Oh, and 23 Savage breaking smoke. Panda is going to scout him.
No BKB.
Oh, yeah, no BKB. No chance to get off Requiem. He is going to die. The hook from Pakaz at least make sure that it's not going to be a second core down as Hyde drops Tombstone. Dark Mago, once again. Oh, he thought about going for more. Q is going to blink out.
Yeah. Nice couple of kills there.
Tombstone is going to be left standing here as Thunder have business elsewhere on the map. Is that business in the Roche pit? Do they have a date with Roche? Seems like it.
They could try it. Still 40 seconds left on EXO. There is 40 seconds left on Tombstone, so yeah, no, this is good.
And 40 left on Echo as well, right? Which is usually, for me, a big one in the Roche pit.
Yeah. I think, yeah, Talon are gonna try to delay, but I don't know, they seem too late.
Seem a little bit too late. Yeah, Thunder, and they're easily gonna get Aegis now online for Dark Mago, and that'll safely cover him until he can get his BKB online. Smoke wasted for Talon as well. Does sting a bit. I don't think they're gonna really be able to convert this into much.
Yep. No, that was, I don't know, 23
Wait,
Savage got a bit too.
Oh, Q, he's going to break Smoke, attacking a ward, and he's going to die for this. I mean, at least that was a fresh ward planted, and they take it down immediately, but there's still actually a ward in the triangle, so they know where SF is, and they're going to re-smoke to sneak past this tier 2 tower or any other vision that 23 Savage has.
Oh, they're going
which
crazy.
Is very little. The scan as well, it lets them know they're continuing to chase, but the tier 1 bottom is actually going to stop them. Oof.
No, it was not stopping them. He was ready to dive that tier 1, but 23 Savage didn't hide in the trees, he just kept running, which was smart.
Right move there for him. JP is going to get out of here as well. He hasn't seen any enemy heroes on the map, so he's hiding underneath his tier 2 top. Right now, Thunder feels like they're the one making moves as 23 Savage playing with the Requiem a bit down bottom. Thunder are coming on down here. There's a ward that does pick up at least Panda rotating on over.
Oh, Panama is picking the Tinker Ward there. Does this... Oh, no, they see him, right?
I don't have my vision hotkey set.
Yeah, I think they see him. But they don't know that Mikoto is here.
They do see him. Oh, they're going to interrupt here. There goes the Solar Guardian. 23 Savage having to try and fight through this one. Oh, the Solar Appeal. It's just not enough. And Matthew, he's unleashing onto the Tombstone. Makoto doing a good job keeping him locked down as Panda has had to use the Shallow Grave to save himself. But this fight falling apart now for Talon.
Here's
In
KP,
goes
though.
KP, though. With now the Requiem active is doing some decent damage. Or sorry, the Exo active. Dark Mago taking down the Undying. As
Q is here with Echo.
Is not going to die. He's going to live, actually. In comes Pakaz now.
Yeah, Pakaz
Echo Slam is still ready, but he blinks back. They want to get out of this fight. There's a good silence onto Dark Mago, but he's got Aegis. And it's Makoto finally getting the kill onto Panda. The hook cancels the TP, and that's going to condemn Makoto. Panda with a tip onto him.
Yeah. Quite a chaotic fight there. You know what happened too? Like, Q wanted to come in, maybe Echo Slam the Ember Spirit, right? Just take him out of the fight. But the Wraith Pact was there, just dealing damage, canceling his Blink Dagger, so...
Yeah.
Maybe saved his life, but he could not join that fight.
Yeah, that's right. That thing does do damage. I always forget 30 damage a second, and I think the minimum damage to cancel Blink is 25. So, he does manage to escape in time.
Yeah. Quite unfortunate for Savage though, like he's having a terrible game. And now maybe looking back, getting that BKB earlier, probably the correct choice, right?
Yep. Uh-oh. Oh no, this is going to be Hyde likely dying, couldn't drop the Tombstone, and that means there's no real possibility for the fight. This Talon, they're a bit shyer on the TP, Sacred. Nearly forcing the Requiem there from 23 Savage, but he's going to go ahead and take a chill pill here.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite hard now for KP, right? Anytime he doesn't have Exo up, so he's feeling quite a bit weaker. No Echo either. What did he Echo, actually?
Middle tower is under attack.
Did you see? Did he Echo a hero?
I didn't see. I don't know. Maybe did his blink get canceled potentially in that last fight? Because I remember he blinked back. I didn't think it didn't look like he wanted to actually go in. Okay. But I mean, the most likely scenario is down bottom, right, in that last little skirmish.
Okay, they're pinging out Pakaz here as an award. See, but Thunder, they know. I don't know how they know. They just expect it. They're just playing good.
They do expect it. And Dark Mago with a BKB now and still in Aegis for another minute. He's going to see KP. KP with BKB, but no Exo for 15. And Q, he's going to throw the Fisher here eventually at Dark Mago as the silence was expiring, but still hasted up. Dark Mago, I think if there's not a creep wave there, he continues chasing, but actually he kind of got slowed down by Sleight of Fist there, funny enough.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't care, right?
I'll take a tower.
BKB, Aegis.
No, he won't take a tower. Okay.
I think, Pakaz is not... If Dark Mago got to choose, they would just run in there and fight, right? But Pakaz really wants to finish his BKB, I believe, yeah.
That shouldn't be too long now. Pakaz, the most farmed hero in the game. now only needs that last piece of paper for the recipe to tie that thing together.
Yeah.
1,400 gold for him. What's his GP on that right now? Just under 600, so about another 2 minutes or so. I'll have BKB up.
And yeah, we have to point out Matthew's items. I think he's the only Marcy I've seen so far, no matter the position, to go for something different than just BKB rush. He went 4-staff, and now he's going for Orchid. So he's playing more like a true support there, and it's working out, right? Like, he's not dying that much, and yeah.
And it's Tranquils too, right? Like not even phase. It's Tranquils. So yeah, that is quite curious. Into Orchid next. That's a good scout. I remember when people started playing Marcy position 4 back, slightly reworked Marcy now. That rebound is the thing that stuns and not dispose. People were going like, arcane boots into like disassembling for Aether and then Blink Dagger, and that. I don't know. Seb was always saying, "Oh no, be greedy." I think who was it? It was Moon who started playing a super greedy 4, and was the one that I think even went Midas one game on a Marcy, right? That's a scale.
Yeah.
And
We have to look now. Though Talon smoked up.
Good point. Oh, and Matthew, you man, he forced himself back. He's over the fissure, and 23 Savage, they can't quite kill him in time. Makoto's really chasing for this, but Dark Mago's going on in. Oh, and the entire time they had a shallow grave. Dark Mago, he's taken down the Undying. His BKB, however, is expiring, as he will lose the Marcy, so it's support for support, but it's Dark Mago's BKB to 2. Hook. However, Q with the hook finds his mark, but the hook onto KP. KP BKB'd up, but Bakaz eating through him as Dark Mago continuing to kite them out. Makoto at least always going to be able to get off his own shard there on the roll-up. KP then stuck on the enemy triangle. He's going to die. Makoto running for his life now, using the swashbuckle to get down, but the hook, the blink forward from Pakaz. A nice fissure from Q. He can turn with the Echo, but it'd be for nothing here, as they've lost 2 cores. What a way to start a fight like that. Matthew baiting them out. Yeah. Dark Mago forcing 2 BKB charges.
Yeah, so everything's just so close. And it's really impressive how they refuse to let their Ember Spirit die. Like, they really try to save him there. Using the ultimate from Dawnbreaker, and everyone coming to right-click this. They don't have a lot of right-click, right? But they all came there to right-click the DP so she wouldn't keep diving.
Yeah. They worked out for them. And as well has gone for a Holy Locket, and now that Shallow Grave does give you a heal amp based on HP missing. You heal for a completely ridiculous amount, to be honest. It's super easy to turn things here. Especially with his new reworked ulti, the Bad Juju now gives you like a percentage-based, or like a stack-based heal. Like, it's a decent amount.
Yeah.
You can really get some healing done on this hero. But careful, Thunder looking for some more damage now.
They still have Echo. Oh wow, Sacred just going in.
Yeah, the blink and hide is saved briefly here. The Rada Yui almost condemns him. There's a hook for
Savage! Savage got caught!
And 23 Savage, he's going to have to BKB, has Requiem. Oh no, but even the Wraith Pack is going to help nuke him down. He is going to die through the BKB. Thunder, they're still hunting for more.
Yeah, no, that's really impressive. Wow. Yeah, no, he doesn't want to BKB to TP out there. He wants to save it, but Dark Mago finds him the last second there. Just cancels the TP. Then he has to BKB anyway and still dies, so unfortunate.
That's hard. Makoto finding farm on the other side of the map. Has Basher now, at least. So KP without an ulti for 30 seconds. I mean, it's not much he could really look to accomplish here.
Let's see if Pakas waits here, or... Yeah, he's sniffing it out. They have a ward on it, never mind. KP.
Yeah, he's not getting out of here. And there's the Requiem as well. No bash for Makoto. I mean, just adding insult to injury. Makoto already used the swashbuckle. Ooh. He's going to be disposed back. There's a dismember in 10, but he's going to Rolling Thunder away, and I think they can't quite chase him.
Yeah, but I mean, still huge. Just killing the DP there. Now you can wait for Roche, and they got, I don't know, slightly lucky, I guess. Decently early Roche spawn, just a minute away.
And at the very least, Talon will have a couple of ultis, and BKB is ready to fight into this one, right? 23 Savage's BKB just now coming off cooldown. He's about to pick up a significant damage boost as well with the casual Crystallis, as it's flying his way now. He might actually be able to pick off, I don't know, like a Marcy rebounding around in these fights before she can get too much done. But yeah, I mean, look at Matthew. I mean, he's still holding on to this dagger of Ristal, right? So even without Bash or BKB, if he can get on top of someone, it's significant damage.
Yeah. No, he's played this game like baiting a lot, and then his job is to kill the tombstone. That's like how he sees himself.
Basically a melee Snapfire, essentially, in that role with obviously committing an ulti, but he's happy to do so if it means his team wins the fight. So far, that's been looking amazing for him. Q now has his Axe Shard and Blink Dagger on this Shaker. Hasn't found yet the game or fight changing Echo Slam. As Dark Mago just continuing to push out these mid waves. His team starting up the Roche now. Talon, no wards on the enemy side of the, or even their own jungle.
They have to go here.
Yep, they're waiting for the smoke to come off cooldown, and they've double smoked. Not the biggest deal in the world here, but Thunder are only going to use the one, but they're already outside of the pit and holding their own triangle. They're just on top of their game here. Thunder predicting the move. The scan is going to swing wide, and Dark Mago, he might go lurking up to high ground here.
Okay, now they know where they are.
Savage's smoke is going to break. In goes Dark Mago, stunned by the Fissure once. The Echo Slam committed here. Oh, but so the Old Guardian's still going to save him. And they're on top of Mikoto. They're in the Rolling Thunder. Cancel Mikoto. He's going to die. Didn't get the Rolling Thunder off. Double buybacks now out from Talon. There's no BKB though. Oh no.
Well, Picas is TPing out.
And Picas just TP's out in the middle of the fight under the duration of Shallow Grave. Mikoto, he might die a second time, but a nicely timed Fissure from Q. This time, trying to get off the Rolling Thunder, but he's been rooted a second time. Finds a bash onto Matthew. Mana burned. That's at least their first kill of the fight. But the fight, it's gone not well here for Talon. Picas has TP'd home, but he's running back alongside now Panda. But KP, his Exo's expired. They've used Echo Slam.
Yeah, I think they're down to fight there.
Yeah, I think they have to. Rolling Thunder at least is still ready. They canceled it so many times. A nice Fissure here. Can it set up for the chain stun? The hook out, not in time. As Picas will only drag back a corpse. He's going to be set up on here, but in goes Sacred. KP looking worse for wear, but a nice silence here before he is stunned. Panda, though, with the shard, is going to stop Mikoto from jumping around. Q with another great Fissure here after buying back another Tombstone in this fight, but they're going to bring back Hyde. Big Soul Rip, but just too much damage here on the Rot. As Thunder, they have to deal with Tombstone. The supports will set to work as Picas jumps forward. Another silence out from KP. 23 Savage rather, has respawned, but he only has 12 souls,
but he's
and they
dealing
don't
a lot
give
of
him the
damage.
kill either, but doing a lot of damage here just with the Crystallis. As Sacred still trying to fight through this one. Bashed here by Mikoto and killed off by Savage. Now back to 15, 16 souls. So Talon win the long fight. That was a very long fight. And Picas is going to TP on a second time here. But Roche, I mean, that's the big question mark, is still here to be taken.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, Death Timer is a little too short there in the Ember Spirit, so he'll be back in time.
It's two buybacks. Hyde did not buy back in the fight, but Q and Mikoto did.
Yeah. No, so the fight, like, you know, it's okay for Talon, but definitely not good. It went kind of even right, but they had to use a lot of buybacks. And, like, I mean, it's positive in the way that they did not lose the game right there, but they did not gain anything either, right? Oh, they double Observer Ward in that cliff, I believe? Yeah, Picas is just gonna run up here and deny, kill it.
Yeah, that'll go. Take it down. And that'll start up the Roche.
They have Exo up again though, so I don't know. I guess they're letting this go this time? Or do they wanna... I think they should wanna fight.
It's not a really fast Roche, and they actually still have their outpost. I don't think they have a smoke though, because they did double smoke in that last engagement, so they're gonna get here a bit slower, and they're gonna be picked up on this ward that Thunder have planted, and they're just gonna be a little too slow here, Pi. Aegis for Fudge. Shard, I believe, went into the inventory of the Ember Spirit.
DD there too.
Bad turn of luck here for Talon. The Gaimin rune.
Yeah.
Dark Mago.
It's only a true gamer rune if you get it like before you start roshing. And that's the only reason you can rosh.
That's fair, that's fair.
Yeah, and if it spawns, you know, outside Roche pit.
Outside the Roche pit, right after you win a fight there for some reason, yeah.
Yeah.
I see that. After you get a good neutral item, you know?
I mean, that's just adding, but yeah. This is something in that nature.
Now, Thunder, much more closely contested game. The net worth lead, you know, it's going to slightly betray that. It's still 16k now in favor of Thunder.
Yep.
But looking better than last game here, and I think Talon, if they can continue to draw out these long fights and make sure that the Ember is a bit distracted and not landing 3, 4, 5 heroes.
Oh, Sacred is just going in.
Could be a bit better, but he's in on a KP. KP with the BKB and a Lotus and Exo already, but they've caught Ember the once here, and he does not have the Aegis, but he does have a BKB. He'll activate that
he gets
as
caught.
Sacred jumps in, and that's Makoto, perhaps caught, maybe dead. KP sure is, and he did use Exo, and having used buyback as Makoto, he's now dead. The hook from Pakaz here. Dark Mago ought to have trusted him there. They wouldn't have wasted a remnant. TPing away in time is 23 Savage, but he had to BKB to live. And Thunder now, they have free roam of all the map, and they can do what they please.
Yeah. No, they're just so confident and aggressive. Like, they just go in.
Chris, look at, I mean, to underline your point, there goes Sacred.
Yeah.
He does not want 23 Savage to clear this wave. He wants backdoor.
Dark Mago just catching Q bottom. Just completely finishing this game off.
It's pain. It's pain. He doesn't have buy. He's dead for 40, nearly 50 seconds.
Dire's middle tower is under
And Thunder, they are going to have to push through 2 fortifies. That's the first one already done, but of course in 7:32, you get another one after you lose your first tier 3 tower. And the push, well, it ain't fast to your pie. So instead,
Sacred is going in.
they're going to get distracted and just go for a fight. The blink hook in from Pakaz. An easy kill, and Matthew was there, ready to catch Hyde. KP is going to revive here, but doesn't have Exo. He used it and then immediately died when they fought in the river. And, well, with all 5 heroes aiding in the push, they'll eventually get the mid lane of barracks, and they'll move towards the top lane here for the second lane.
Yeah, I mean, that's so well played by Sacred. Realizing that he can dive there, and that Shadfin has no BKB. Like, he's just dead.
I mean, it's barely just coming off cooldown now. Unfortunately, of course, SF's dead.
Yeah, no buyback on him either, right? So,
Not a single buyback on Talon.
yeah.
Only 2 remaining here for Thunder, but Sacred with the important one. You know, he's kind of an S tier hero for buying back, right? I think Emperor another S tier hero actually for buying back if you have a remnant down. But Dawnbreaker always able to just ulti back into the fight.
Yeah.
And of course, because of the nature of the SF hero, he's not going to come out with full damage. He's not missing a whole lot. You know, I don't want to make it this big deal, but he is missing 36 damage, which you do crit off here. So I don't know.
I mean, it means something for sure. I mean, the biggest part is his ultimate is worse.
That's a good point. Yep, that's a really good point. Yeah. So
look at these remnants he's placing down. He's making it super hard for Q to initiate.
Right. Yeah. With Shard, yeah, you are going to do a little bit of AoE damage there, and enough, of course, to keep the blink on cooldown. But Q, waiting patiently here. He just can't get super close. He might have a little alley there in the middle, but not if Pakaz goes in. Solar Guardian now, but Makoto with a fresh BKB. Hyde, I don't think he did get off Tombstone. My bad. But trying to focus it down now is Thunder Awaken, and jumping around in the fight. A big old zigzag there drawn by Dark Mago as he's right on top of 23 Savage. The hook from Pakaz. They've got the kill there. Shallow Grave prevents even the Aegis from being reclaimed as Pakaz has 2 kills, and they force out the GG, but not before making it a team wipe. All 5 dead. Thunder Awaken. What a series for them to end their day 2.
Yeah. No, they're a really fun team to watch too. Like, I really enjoy how they play. They don't let any fight go unanswered. Like, if they can fight, like, someone is calling for it and they're going for it. And they're not, you know, it's not like they only fight, right? They're also like, you can see Pakaz clearly sometimes stating like, yeah, I need this item. And he gets his team to back off. So, like, very controlled aggression. I really think they're a very strong team.